Mirrors. We use them every day. To check our hair, fix our clothes, or take a quick glance at ourselves. But what if I told you, mirrors aren't just reflections? What if there's something more? Something that watches. And if you stare into a mirror at midnight, you might just see something staring back. The midnight rule. For centuries, there has been a superstition: never look into a mirror at midnight. Because at exactly 12 a.m., mirrors become something else. Some believe they are gateways, thin barriers between our world and the unknown. At any other time of day, mirrors are just glass. But at midnight, they become a door. And if you stare for too long, something on the other side might notice. A terrifying encounter. In 2017, a woman named Lena heard about the legend. She didn't believe it. So one night, she stood in front of her mirror at 11:59 p.m., waiting. As the clock struck midnight, she leaned in, staring into her own reflection. At first, nothing happened. Then, she noticed something. Her reflection blinked, but she hadn't. She stepped back. Her reflection didn't move. It just stood there. And then, it smiled. A slow, twisted grin that didn't belong to her. Lena ran from the room, but when she came back minutes later, her mirror was empty. She could see the room reflected, but not herself. She smashed the mirror, thinking it would stop whatever she had seen. But from that night on, every time she passed by a reflective surface, she saw something else standing there, watching, waiting. The origins of the legend. Stories of haunted mirrors go back hundreds of years. Some cultures believe that mirrors trap souls. That's why, in many old traditions, people cover mirrors after a loved one dies. Others say mirrors reflect not just our bodies, but our spirits, and at midnight, that boundary weakens. There are even ancient rituals where people tried to use mirrors to summon spirits, but many who attempted them were never the same again. The mirror rituals you should never try. There are several forbidden mirror games that have been passed down through the years. One of them is called the dark reflection ritual. It is said that if you stand in front of a mirror at midnight, hold a candle, and whisper your own name 3 times, your reflection will slowly start to change. Your face will distort. Your eyes will become hollow. And sometimes, your reflection will keep moving even after you've stopped. Those who complete this ritual claim they start seeing glimpses of themselves in places they shouldn't be, like standing at the end of a dark hallway, or watching from a window. But the scariest part? Some say, if you ever let your reflection catch up to you, you will switch places. And the thing in the mirror will walk away as you. The final warning. So if you ever find yourself alone at midnight, standing in front of a mirror, look away. Turn off the lights. Because if you see your reflection smile when you're not smiling, it might not be your reflection at all.